15th century, and he is stood tall amidst the ruins. Just wonderful to watch. I've got Ravi and Tamim alongside. He's been
total in control, never looked in a rush, but whenever the opportunity was presented to him, he used it beautifully. But one of his very, very best 100 in my opinion. I've seen all of those 12, but this 13th one is something very special, and it has come against a very, very solid bowling attack.
Yeah, they all complement each other very nicely. If somebody takes the lead, the other one follows. That's exactly what happened. Akashdeep set the tempo after Siraj and Bumrah had bowled beautifully. But then Bumrah, the class act that he is, picks up 3. Siraj tries gamely, gets 2. Ravichandran Ashwin, crafty, 2 for 45. And what about Ravindra Jadeja? 300 test wickets to his name, getting the last man out, caught and bowled.
Yes, after lunch. Going in favour of the Indians. Ashwin once again getting Shankar with a well-disguised straighter one. Mushfiqur having no answer to Bumrah. And then a brilliant the shackles. That was just misjudged for a bit, Siraj, but another one-handed special. And then straight away after lunch, Shubman Gill making no mistake, Bumrah on the money. And once again, this was plump. Siraj getting his man, and the highlight of the afternoon so far, Ravindra Jadeja finished things off, getting his 300th wicket in Test match cricket.
Yeah. One of your players has achieved, he's the 3rd Indian to achieve the double. Ravichandran Ashwin and Sir Kapil. It's outstanding. Doesn't give away too much, does he, Ravi?
Fantastic. It's a terrific effort. What a pair India have had over the last decade or so. Jadeja, Ashwin complementing each other beautifully. It's a terrific record to have 3,000 runs, 300 wickets. And really, what an asset he's been to the Indian team over the years. And one forgets his fielding as well. Add his fielding to it, he becomes a special cricketer. 74 games, 3,000 plus runs, and he's got 300 wickets. That's fabulous. You see Shane Warne, Stuart Broad, Ashwin, Kapil Dev in that list. The 2 Indians, and some terrific players there.
Also happens to be the 2nd quickest to this double of 3,000 runs and 300 wickets, behind Sir Ian Botham. Ravindra Jadeja, special day, achieving a milestone. But Bangladesh will be disappointed. They will be disappointed with the number of chances that they had in the first game after having India on the mat, 144 for 6, and then let them get away. And today too, on a good track. Yes, they will be up against some quality bowling, but Mominul showed them the way, that it could be done, but to be bowled out for 233, I think that'll be disappointing.
And the Indians now will come out with a definite game plan. They'll still want to make a match of this. Said earlier, they would have hoped to get Bangladesh out just after lunch. They've done that. Now their first job will be to try and get past Bangladesh as quickly as possible. And very little time left. They have nothing to lose. They're 1 up in the series. There's just 1 day left after this. So if they have a couple of good sessions here, 1.5 really good session and another good one tomorrow, they would like to get a lead of some sorts. Now Jaiswal He's not someone who's going to hang in. If pick is to go for runs, he'll be the aggressor, as will Rohit Sharma. But first, they'll have to see through this new ball.
They're up against somebody who's picked up wickets. Rohit Sharma missed out in both the innings. In the first Test match, he's too good a player to miss out for long. 2 slips and a couple of gullies for Hassan Mahmood, who picked up back-to-back fifers. One in Pakistan and in the first Test match at Chepauk. Indian innings underway.
He was very impressive in the Chennai Test. Was the lines he bowled, the lengths he bowled. He made the batsman play a lot. Got the ball to swing. And came across as a bowler who bowled within his limitations. Didn't get carried away by the surface. Emphasis was on accuracy and good lines and lengths.
Yes, he was brilliant in Chennai. Won't get as much bounce as Chennai, but will definitely get some assistance with the new ball.
The Bangladesh slip cordon, they started with a couple of gullies, but they've gotten much tighter. Just before the first ball was bowled.
What do you reckon, guys? India bat 90 to 100 overs and then give Bangladesh 40 to 50 overs?
I think even more than that. I mean, they look to go at about, at the end of it all, maybe at 4.5 and over for 80. And I mean, earlier 80 I would say would be stretching. Earlier the better.
Crashes it. Just a bit of width on offer. Ravi did mention he's not going to hang around.
Well, great position he was. And a flashing blade met the ball. Extravagant shot this. Width on offer. And he went after it. Well, he's got the license to do it. Bounce up. Nowhere near the bounce we saw in Chennai on day one. Same with the lateral movement.
Driven strongly and powerfully down the ground. So consecutive boundaries to the left-hander.
Very good shot this. Stayed on the ball, stayed with the shot. And hit it down the ground for 4. This is following the cover drive. Again, good balance. Remember, these are excellent batting conditions now. This is actually a day 2 pitch. Because we didn't have play on day 2 and 3. So if a player gets in, we can cash in.
Make it 3 in a row. 3 different kinds of shots. A cover drive followed by an on drive and then a square cut.
Just showing how he's thinking at the moment and how India is thinking. Well, 3 quality shots. First the cover drive, then the straight drive, then width on offer, slightly short. Gets into quick position. We all know the range of shots he has. This is just the kind of conditions to really...
Very clear purpose from Jaiswal to score runs, but at a very fast pace. I was mentioning 90, 95, maybe 80 overs.
Look, 154 overs are available right now. You think of 56 overs, 55 after this, 98 tomorrow. So as Ravi said, it's about seeing this new ball through, and then things are only going to get better. For a stroke-filled batting lineup. You think of everyone. Rohit, if he's on song, you're going to be treated to some wonderful shots. Jaiswal, we've all seen. And look at the kind of batters to follow. So, if they get past this new ball, you never know. Good over to start. 12 without loss.
Bangladesh, parbe tumiyo. Bangladesh, parbe tumiyo.
বিকাশ সেভিংস এর সাপ্তাহিক টিপিএস সপ্তাহে জমা অনুযায়ী 6 মাস মেয়াদি
ক্যাশ আউট চার্জ
একদম ফ্রি
কিন্তু তার স্ক্রলিং চলতেই আছে 90 টাকার প্রথম অর্ডার
Not too far from the stadium. What a first over it was. 3 boundaries. Haladev. Match cricket. The first ball he faces. He runs down the trench.
Can be guaranteed entertainment in the next 3 hours of play. This is the first ball he plays. And have a look back. Nice follow through. The meaty sound.